Best Budget Bluetooth Speaker. Bluetooth speakers have always been a great addition to any music lover's box of tricks, but they've never been more desirable than right now. Perhaps dropping a significant sum on something offering multi-room or room-ready smarts, a plethora of inbuilt streaming platforms, or daisy chaining via app support isn't justifiable in 2020. Maybe you just want something cheap and cheerful to provide good quality musical accompaniment while you're working on the balcony. Maybe the children could use something durable for the beach, or maybe you just want to listen to podcasts in the kitchen while you're cooking. Today, we'll tell you about the best budget Bluetooth speakers. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let's start. In the list of best budget Bluetooth speaker, we have Ultimate Ears Wonder Boom 2. The second generation Wonder Boom Bluetooth speaker, the predictably named Wonder Boom 2, has just landed, promising a whole new range of features and improved bass. A lot has changed in a short space of time. The UE Wonder Boom 2 is almost 3 millimeters fatter and a little taller than the original model. This is barely noticeable at a glance, but there have been plenty of alterations on the inside too. A new chipset promises crisper sound, longer battery life, and most notably, 10% more bass than the original. There's also a new Boost button on the underside of the unit for using the Wonder Boom 2 outdoors. When pressed, this restricts the bass frequencies, allowing the UE to play louder through the mid-range and upwards. Not only is the new model waterproof and designed to float, as the original was, it is also sand and dust-proof, thanks to a full IP67 rating. Handy if the Wonder Boom 2 ends up being half buried at your picnic or beach party. The design on the top of the speaker has also been tweaked, with a circular button where the branding used to be. Press this to double up the sound by pairing two Wonder Boom 2s. This feature was available in the original version, but has been upgraded so that pressing the central button on two new speakers means they now pair in stereo mode. We queue up our iPhone 7 and listen to The Walking by Kurt Elling on Spotify Premium. The first thing to note is that the extra bass promised by UE is here, and it pays dividends in the mix. Elling's voice is as forward as we had expected, but thanks in part to that extra bass injection, it never dominates. The Wonder Boom 2 delivers a sound as cohesive and detailed as we could hope for at that price. The presentation takes a step forward too. There are discrete musical nuances available in the twang of the double bass that was not obvious with the original. Next on the list, we have Tri-Bit Storm Box Micro. It's hard to imagine a home decor, backpack, or personal taste that the Tri-Bit Audio Storm Box Micro couldn't merge in with happily. It's the size of a stack of drink coasters. It's IP67 rated. There's a useful rubberized strap across the back of it, and you can pair two of them in stereo mode. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the bass clout that the Tri-Bit is able to deliver. Although a speaker of such dimensions is obviously limited in terms of bass weight, it does remarkably well. Close your eyes while listening, and you will picture a bigger product. If your budget maxes out at £50 or $60, the Tri-Bit is a splendid option. Similarly, if you only have a small zip compartment in the top of your backpack for a sonic travel companion, this speaker is worthy of that space. Take note, Ultimate Ears, a little-known brand called Tri-Bit Audio, just produced a budget belter of a Bluetooth speaker. It's hard to imagine a home decor, backpack, or personal taste that the Tri-Bit Audio Stormbox Micro couldn't merge in with happily. It's the size of a stack of drink coasters with a soft-feeling charcoal fabric jacket covering the upwards-facing half of the speaker. The bottom half is rubberized, with 2 buttons for power and Bluetooth pairing on either side of the rounded bottom edge, looking from above. Next on the list, we have Amazon Echo Dot 3rd Gen. As Amazon does its level best to infiltrate every possible product market, every possible home, and every possible room, the new Echo Dot 3rd Generation is perhaps the most enticing way to bring Amazon's Alexa voice assistant into your home. However, if you like the idea of a smart assistant combined with a simple music speaker, it's hard to argue against the Echo Dot. The small, puck-shaped design remains, but it has been jazzed up and improved on this 3rd generation Dot. Fabric replaces the hard exterior of the previous model, and the controls on top of the device have a makeover too. It looks noticeably smarter as a result. We see it as a nice addition to a room rather than something you want to tuck out of sight. You need to connect the Echo Dot to power, and you can wire it in other devices via the 3.5mm aux output for better sound. But otherwise, it can go anywhere that it can hear your voice. Once powered up, it's simple to use the Amazon Alexa app and get it connected to your Wi-Fi network. Next on the list, we have JBL Go 2. For every portable music scenario life can sling our way, JBL appears to have it covered. Of its current Bluetooth models, for the updated version of the Go 2, JBL has smoothed all the edges from its predecessor, the Go Plus. There are 12 colors in the range, and through our review, sample is officially called yellow. That does it a disservice. It's retro-fabulously pearlescent. The supplied USB charger is a somewhat uncoordinated bright orange color, but considering the price, this is a small issue. To continue the soapy theme, the Go 2 has a full waterproof IPX7 rating, so you could actually drop it in the bath. There is an aux-in and micro USB port on the right of the speaker, and a built-in noise-canceling speakerphone in the port's waterproof cover. There are 5 small buttons across the top, but they do not obscure a charming aesthetic. The Go 2 certainly punches above its weight when it comes to sound. We play Hozier's Take Me to Church, and the delivery is open and 3-dimensional. We can hear the difference between Hozier's more distant, belted vocals and when he approaches the mic to explore his upper register. Given the Go 2 size, the bass punch is obviously limited, but the result is a cohesive and surprisingly broad mix. The Go 2 is marginally thinner sounding than its similarly priced rival, the Anker Soundcore 2. The top end is slightly more exposed and obvious, but it discriminates between notes with greater clarity and offers superior detail. Overall, it's a better sounding product. Our main gripe with the Go 2 is its battery life. 2.5 hours of charging gives a maximum playtime of just 5 hours. That may be long enough for an afternoon by the pool, but not necessarily for a picnic or day at the beach. Next, we have the JBL Flip 5. If all you want is a portable Bluetooth speaker that sounds as good as 100 pounds can currently buy, you'll struggle to better the Flip 5. Truly, JBL's newest offering sounds great for the price. If you don't mind the lack of an aux-in port or inbuilt microphone, as seen in the Flip 4, or the inability to partner it with older JBL speakers, the Party Boost function is not backwards compatible with Connect Plus enabled speakers, like the JBL Charge 4. It's an excellent proposition for the money. It may be low on added extras, but the Flip 5 gets away with it. Once you're actually listening to it, JBL's latest Flip easily betters the competition at any price, even the award winner. The solid sonic chops JBL has managed to deliver at this level simply cannot be denied. That's all for today, folks. Tell us in the comments section which speaker you're most likely to buy. Also, don't forget to check the links in Amazon in the description. See you soon with another amazing video.